Hey folks, why haven't you subscribed yet? Tell them, Lily. Hey folks, hope you're all doing well. Today's video is just going to be short. It's going to be a compilation of pictures and videos I've taken. The river behind me is the Cumberland River. This is the upper portion of the river that is in right outside of Williamsburg, Kentucky. I will go over the river and in this video and its importance that is played on both the ecology as well as the history and the culture of the region. As you can see, the river, the Cumberland River here, it runs pretty much almost the entire length of Kentucky. It does dip down into Tennessee. It is 688 miles long, and it drains around 18,000 square miles. And it flows generally from east to west. There are a few portions that flow heavily north, which is one of the places I was at. The source of the river is in the eastern Kentucky in the Appalachian Mountains, mostly in Harlan County, Kentucky, and it empties in the Ohio River. So it is a fairly large river, and it is one of the major rivers in both Kentucky and Tennessee. It was named in 1758 by Virginian explorer Thomas Walker. It was an important passage for hunters and settlers, as well as the Shawnee, who originally inhabited most of the river's course. Cities had formed along the banks of the river, the largest of which on the Cumberland River is actually Nashville, Tennessee. So Music City is on, as well as Clarksville, Tennessee, and a few others. The river and its tributaries were very important to hunters and trappers. They were after things like bear, buffalo, elk, as well as the trappers were after beaver, mink, and river otter. And fish played an important part of the community as a food source. Places like that, there, a lot of times make dens for different kind of animals. If they can, they'll excavate down into them. The mosses that grow along the trees and the rocks that are common here in Tennessee, in Kentucky, I'm in Kentucky at the moment, are one of the most primitive forms of plant life. Generally speaking, they are a sign of a fairly humid or moist environment. Okay, so that moist environment I was talking about allows for a lot of fungus to grow, like these in the pictures here that I have shown. A lot of times under the leaf litter, there will be large patches of the mold that these mushrooms are fruits of.
It appears that these mushrooms have been eaten on by rodents. Don't know the species, but they're pretty interesting.
So I'm getting ready to show you the most interesting point of this, at least portion of this section of the river, and that is the Cumberland Falls. It is fairly famous and is quite unique, especially in the Western Hemisphere. The reason being is that Cumberland Falls, not only is it a large falls, it is also the only place where in the Western Hemisphere where you can see a moonbow. So, because of the location of the river, of the falls, on a full moon, on clear nights, you can see an arc of white light from the base of the falls, produced from the light of the moon and the mist coming off of the falls. This is the path leading to the lower overlook. While we were here, it was right after a rain, so there were quite a bit of flooding. One thing I do want to say, people have tried to ride barrels over this falls, as well as a couple of years ago, 2 kayakers had successfully dropped over the falls. It's probably been a few years ago now, but they did face pretty heavy fines. The amount of power, the sheer power the water produces must be amazing. Now, there are legends of monster-sized fish that lurk beneath the falls, which is pretty interesting. I do want to thank everyone for watching. Please like, share this video. If you're not subscribed, I would ask that you please subscribe to the channel. I'll be doing more videos like this, and thank you all, and have a great day.